Hey guys, here's a quick one about recessing slabs. Now you'll notice over here that we have a slab here and we have a step down here. Now really what we need to do is we need to recess this slab around this area here. So if I right click the slab and go slab, add recess ledge tool and go add recess, right, and depending on the distance I want it to recess, I've got 100 mil there, go from here and basically trace around where you want to recess that slab to here, say. Zooming in is definitely the key when you're using PlusSpec, because if you get it in the wrong spot, it's going to recess the wrong spot, and that's not what we're after. So zooming in is by far the best tip that I could give anyone that's using PlusSpec. Alright, and now you'll notice that I have a recess at the front door and a step. Okay. There's another way, and if I go here and go right click walls, generate face at base of walls, right, and then I'm just going to move, so move and control, I'm going to move that face out to here so we can see what's going on. Now if I go right click and go down to my slab tool, create slab, and I go submit, right, if I know the distances that we wanted to come out here, you can push and pull a slab. So now there's a couple of pros and cons, and it's up to you to make that decision here. Let's go into black and white. You'll notice that we have a footing there. Now if you've finished doing all the work you want to do on a slab, so I usually go and do all my recesses first. That you, for instance, you might have a recess in the middle for your bathroom. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go recess, add recess ledge, and usually with a bathroom we might step it down 50 millimeters or 2 inches and go submit. And we might have our bathroom here. Look, I'm not going to get too far into this here, but you'll notice I can type in that size there, 2242. Enter here and right. And basically they put in a recess for a bathroom, and that's traditionally what the recess tool is for. And so you might go through and do all the recesses for your bathrooms, but you can also just simply triple click into, once you've finished doing all of your edits, and you can simply push and pull, so P, push and pull things out there. Pay attention that it is actually increasing the amount of cubic meters in the slab, and you might actually want to reduce the size of that slab a little bit. So you might say, well, I actually want to take this center section out. I'm not going to get caught in detail, but if I go to here and take this out and push pull this up, that'll enable me to do it as well. The only problem when doing that is when you actually go back and edit your slab, it'll undo those changes because you've stepped into SketchUp side of things, but the quantities will still be correct. So if I go right click slab or take off selection, you'll notice that I still got up with a takeoff. So it's a good idea as you're doing things just to double check that you can do your takeoff according to there, right? You'll notice I've got 263 meters of square meters of membrane underneath, and I have 49 cubic meters of concrete. Right, the next way is to actually go through and trace all of the very outline of the plan. And I don't have the plan on this job, this is something that was sent to me, but if I said, okay, well here I'm going to just increase the size of this slab out to here, right, I'm actually going to copy and paste this, and I'm going to copy and paste these there. So I'm just going to go here, there, and I'm going to copy and paste. And this is a good trick or tip because it'll enable you to do a whole heap of things. I'm going to go Control X, and I'll just turn my mouse on for a second. You can see that. Right, I'm going to go Control X. Right, should have worked, didn't? And basically, Control X. Right, and now I have the total external dimensions of the slab. So if I go right click slab and go create slab and go submit, make sure I've got the right distance and step downs here, go submit. Right, and that created my slab. If I go back into my color view here, you can see that I created my slab, and now I could actually go edit, paste in place. Right, and that brought back in those faces, which enables me to very, very quickly trace around the slab. Now I don't need this face anymore. It's kind of, I don't need that anymore, but all I wanted was just the lines. And what I can do is I can now select this slab and go right click, slab, recess edge ledge tool. Right. And this is just a better way of doing things so that you'll get your recesses in the right spot without worrying about creating items that you don't require. Let's have a look and see what happened there. Right. I hope that makes sense, guys. It's the best way to actually go about doing recesses in slabs that are outside of the walls. Use your walls to create accuracy here, and then copy and paste those lines that I drew there and put them on here. Alright guys, hope it helps. Cheers.